Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna put some wheel flares on this 2012 Chevy Silverado. Trucks around these years had trouble with paint. The paint would peel right off the wheel wells. This one isn't too bad. It's coming in the back and the paint all flaking off. So we're gonna cover all that up. Okay, so here's the fender flares we got. I don't recognize that name. I don't know what the brand that is. Anyway, they're just off Amazon. I think they're probably one of the cheapest ones that we could get. Okay, so we'll pull everything out and see what's in the box. And so that there would be for the back. And this is also for the back, and this one here would be for the driver's side. It's got a cutout for the fuel door. And we got one of the front ones. I don't know if they're labeled which ones they are or not. I'd say that's the front right. This should be the front left. Yeah, front left. And looks like it's got some weather stripping that goes around the edge. And it looks like it comes with new screws. Doesn't come with any instructions, or I guess it does. Right here. So anyway, we'll get the truck in here and start test fitting them. So on this truck here, I'm going to start by removing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 7mm screws. And there's this has got the mud flap, so there's a couple Phillips head screws there. And then there's a little plastic plug here that we'll pull out. Okay, as often is the case, these aftermarket fender flares don't fit just right. I can get these two bolts here in, but then these other ones don't line up. These two top ones, which is fine. I can drill new holes and use self-tapping screws to hold it. So what I did, I went and sprayed up underneath here with fluid film and in around here. And when I put the fender flare on, any overspray, I can just wipe it off. So we're going to install the fender flare now, but first I got to get the rubber around the edge. Okay, so this here is just one continuous piece. You'll have to cut it. You can just put it right on this edge right here, and then there's some 3M tape. Just pull that up so when after you get it on, you can pull it and it'll stick on there. So that's what I'm going to do next, is just feed that on that edge. Okay, so once you get the rubber fed all the way around it, you can just cut off the end. And as I went along, I pulled this 3M tape and just kind of press it down just to help hold it on there. So you just peel that off. As I mentioned, these two down here, the two that I was able to get to work. There's one. So we'll tighten them two 7mm up. Okay, so we're going to put this right about where we want it. Start a hole here. Okay, so we got that one in there. Now I'm going to drill one more hole for this center one. Okay, so I got that one drilled and it's nice and tight. This one here. So now I just got to go around and do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I got the two front ones on, and other than the bolts not lining up, they do fit good. They fit right tight against the body. Now, The back side here, you can see it's in real bad shape. The paint's coming off real bad here. So to put the wheel flare on, I just got to remove this mud flap, and then there's a couple of these plastic tabs here. These might not be on every truck. I think this is for the wheel liner. So I'm going to remove these plugs and remove this mud flap, and then we'll see how the back one fits. Okay, now to mount this, this one here's got the fender liner, so it uses these plastic tabs right here, and that's what I'm going to use for this also. But if you don't have that, what you do, you take these, and this slides over the fender, and then you can use the screws to go up through. And then for these side ones, they use these little S clips, and what it does, it slides in the fender, and you put a little plastic piece behind it, and then you use that to screw through. I'll show you one here. Okay, so we got this lined up right about where we want it. We'll slide this little plastic piece in, and this little S clip. Move it down just a bit. She's on there pretty tight. I have to use something to hit it. Oh. Okay, so here's where I ended up putting my S clips right here on this side. And they're on there pretty firm. And when you tighten them up, they'll tighten even more. And I'm going to keep using the little plastic ones up here. Like I mentioned, if you didn't have well, actually, I could probably use the screws still, maybe. Maybe that's what I should do, is use the screws, maybe. So I might try that, just use the screws instead of them plastic pins. Okay, so before I actually install it, I got to spray this all down with fluid film to try to slow down the rust. Okay guys, so there it is. I got the fender flares all installed. Looks a lot better. They fit pretty good. I had to drill a few different holes, but they fit the body good. And the back ones, okay, so the back one's pretty good, except for it's got a little bit of movement here. Now I can put some 3M tape behind it, which I probably will. And then we got the same issue on this side. There's a gap there, but 3M tape will hold that down. Other than that, they fit real good. They're fairly cheap, and they just make the truck look a lot better. It's an old truck. It's got a lot of rust, but it covers up a lot of that rust, especially on the driver's side. Anyway guys, that's how you install some fender flares on a 2012 Chevy Silverado. Hope this video helps somebody out, and we'll catch you in the next one.